Hello, welcome back to my channel, Chronicles of a Country Crafter. Since I strained the muscles in my wrist, strength muscles or tendons, doing so much crocheting, I have to not crochet much for a while just to make sure that I heal up properly and I don't end up with something like tendonitis or carpal tunnel syndrome or anything like that. So I decided I need to do something different, something that is still crafty, that scratches that crafty itch, but is still different. So I'm going to try sewing. Specifically, I'm going to try and sew this dress pattern. This is the favorite pattern of another YouTube channel, The Stitchery, and I've wanted to try it ever since I saw her do it, so I figured, why not? This is the perfect time to actually start something like this since I can't crochet much right now. All right, so the pattern is for knit materials. So that is not wovens. I'm going to try using this black knit material. I have no idea what it actually is because I was actually given this material. So I should have plenty. I have more in the bin and I might get it even more of this. So this is what I'm going to use. Okay, I haven't done a lot of sewing in the past, so this is going to be a bit of a challenge to do something like this completely on my own. All the sewing I've done in the past, I've always had my mom's help, but this one I'm going to try completely on my own. All right, I should see what size that I'm supposed to be, which could be challenging. All right, I need bust and hip measurements. That's not too bad. How? Pattern measurements are really stupid. According to this, I'm both a size 6 and a 14. Fun. Well, I guess I'll try it in a size 14. All right, I should actually figure out how much of this I actually have. Should I pre-wash this? It's knit. It should be all right. I'm not gonna wash it this time. All right, I should figure out how wide this fabric is. This is what you get when you basically just about thrifted fabric. Try to give it to you. You don't know the specs. This is I guess you would call it 60 inch. It's about 29 and a half. It's about 59 inches wide. Is that a thing? This is how you know I don't know anything about fabric. Just gonna get a rough estimate here. All right, so that's about 1 yard. Two, like something. What is this? 3. 4. And then it's cut off there. It's 4 yards and about another 2 feet. It's about 14 feet. How much do I need? Yardage. Where does it say yardage? Oh, I should have plenty, even if I do the length skirt. Well, no, I should probably actually say what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do the 3/4 or the half sleeves. with potentially a longer skirt, because it looks like you can kind of mix and match the styles. So I think longer skirt, because I prefer longer skirts, and like the half sleeves is what I'm going to do. There is no way I'm going to cut up a pattern when patterns are so ridiculously expensive when I can just trace it. Especially if I change sizes, I don't want to lose sizes. I have never done this before. Well, at least the pattern I chose has very few pieces. Ooh, don't cut the one below. So this is number 1. This could be a very long dress if I wanted it to be. Okay, 1. Okay, this is a 7 I need. So, yep, this one. Oh, this is a big wide one. I need this one. Yes, I need the size 14 on this one. I just need this whole sheet. And we'll probably at least trim these down a bit. Maybe. Is 14 the smallest I can go? Okay, I'm confused. I probably should have gotten the size down, but okay. It's a good thing I don't want to do anything smaller than 14 because that's as small as this pattern goes. Hopefully it's not too big because then if I did, I bought the wrong size. Joanne's is gone, so. This one, oh, sleeves don't get very long on this. I might try and make them longer. We'll see. Scrap. All right, I think I'm going to stop the recording here and come back when all of this is done. All right. Today has not been going well. It's been one of those days. Let's try sewing this dress together. I also want to try and make pockets because I like pockets, but we'll see. I might skip that to start with. Stay stitch side edge. Curve. All right. Hopefully that worked. Okay. Double stitched seams. Okay, stay stitch side edges of back. Okay, so this is going to be set aside. Apologize for getting crazy. It's a little shorter than I thought it was going to be, but oh well. Hopefully it turns out. But again, it was free fabric. All right, this time the bottom lined up really nice. But I guess I'd rather the top lined up because the bottom I can always trim. I can always hem it even.
I'm glad that was the funny reminiscent version, not the...
Yeah, it's a funny story.
Only because of the outcome when we got the fun back. Anyway, okay, Ben, what's up with you? Like, generally? Yeah, I'm good.
I think I'm going to take a break. I am actually going to go get supper started, even though it's only a little after 11, but I'm doing a crock pot, so I'm going to go take care of that and then come back to this. And while I'm gone, I'm going to try and figure out what I'm going to do about the pocket situation. Okay, so trying to figure out pockets. I found this scrap piece, which is kind of about the shape I want, but I think I'm going to go a little bit bigger. I'm just going to hope that this actually works and I don't ruin the dress just because I fudge pockets. I'm going to cut out enough for a pocket on each side. So hopefully my brand new scissors will cut through 4 layers of fabric. And then
as a
all right. That side is pinned, but I need to decide where I want my pocket. Okay. I am so afraid that this is going to be huge on me. So I want it probably about here. Oh, dang it. I think I goofed up. I'm going to leave it and call it a goof up. I think I goofed up, but I'm going to give it my best. Oh, what caught? There. This is what I get for trying to adapt a pattern on my own, on my first solo project. Yeah, the seams are gonna be maybe. Yeah. Doggone it. You know what? Before I pick all this out, I'm gonna see if it even somewhat fits before I go through all that work. Okay. You know something? Other than the screwed up pocket. It's not as big of a pocket as I would have wanted, but I think it might actually fit.
tricky one.
Okay, I think I've got stuff picked out to where I need it. I'm just gonna hope that this is the last time on this. It's a lot of fabric here. Okay, now. 6 layers of fabric that I'm gonna have to work through and hope it works out. My hair's getting to be a mess. Okay. Seriously? Dang it. I was doing so... No, I'm not going to say I was doing well because I have not been doing well. Oh, so many threads. Okay. Now, where did I put my other sleeve piece? There. Oh no. I did the sleeve wrong. I did it backwards. All right. Cut out another sleeve piece. Because I'm not... Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with how things have turned out. This pocket, I thought it was the left pocket. It's actually the right pocket, is wonky because I did it wrong. So I'm going to do some, just try and fix it up just so it's not quite so bad. Pockets are not as big as I'd hoped, but for first try, this one is a little better. The whole thing needs ironing yet, and I need hemming on the sleeves. I need the binding on the top and the binding on the hem. But overall, I think it's turned out pretty good. So I think I am going to finish this dress tomorrow because I'm tired. I've lost some of my light because the sun has gone under the clouds. And I am tired and I've had problems and I need a break. So I'm going to finish this. So I'm going to finish the dress tomorrow, but for you, it's going to be just right now. All right, it is done. I did some filming of some other stuff, but I have lost all the footage. Something is wrong with the card, I think, that I'm trying to save stuff on. So I'm going to have to try and put a new card on. But anyway, I have it done. I ended up pulling out the pocket that I'd messed up and redoing it. I got a much bigger pocket now. Got the binding done. I decided to just use the sewing machine to hem the sleeves. I know you're supposed, my understanding is you're supposed to hand sew it so you don't have that seam visible, but I was tired. I wanted to get it done. I also did the same thing with the hem on the bottom of the skirt because I was done and I was ready to be done. So here it is. It is done, other than a few like stray little threads that need to be trimmed. But for my first attempt, I am pretty happy with how it turned out overall. Yes, there are a lot of issues with it that are not perfect, so I will probably try to make this pattern again sometime, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Deus benedicat.